Good morning. Welcome to Autumn Reads a Tome. I realized that I am not used to filming my life during the day, and I've kind of already neglected to add in a few things to a potential vlog in the making. I guess I'm kind of starting now. This morning I made myself a nice cup of coffee. My son is currently on the floor playing with the dog kennel while she's in there. She doesn't mind. She just likes the attention. I'm about to sit on the couch while my son plays independently for about 30 minutes. So I figured maybe now would be a good time for us to just kind of chill out for a few minutes, maybe read together. My current read is the third book in the Outlander series. Don't mind the giant rip in the corner. You can thank my 11-month-old for that. Or should I say, I can thank my 11-month-old for that. It's not his fault. I'm actually glad that he's gravitating toward books. Now he is fully mobile. Usually the first place he goes is to destroy the bookshelf. And there's a lot of worse things he could be trying to get into, so I'm not too mad about it. But yeah, so just relax with me this morning and let's read for a few minutes. Then we'll see where the day takes us. It's a bit gloomy today, so I don't know if we'll be going outside, but let's see. Okay, that's about all I have time for. But that was nice. Nice to sit with y'all and drink my coffee. My son is actually really doing great with independent play today. Some days are better than others, but it's a good day. Things are getting interesting in the book. So I will say I have seen Outlander, the show. But the book is surprisingly different. Like, obviously it's the same plot for the most part, but being inside Claire's head in the book is really fun. I'm having a great time with it. Sorry if you can hear the music in the background. My son listens to Spanish nursery rhymes in the morning because we are trying to establish a bilingual household. I'm also learning Spanish. I did grow up in a Spanish-speaking home, but my mom primarily spoke to me in English because I kind of rejected her speaking Spanish to me, and she allowed me to do that. Not that that's her fault, but we are trying to establish a bilingual household because it's important to both of our families. And so we listen to Spanish nursery rhymes in the morning. That's not even what I was talking about, is it? Anyways, yeah, the book is getting really good. I've got to, where was I? About 735 pages through. I do have the mass markets. I took a pretty big break between the second and third book because I've already seen the show and it's not like the main priority. Like, I'm not going to sit here and read 9 9 books that are each 1,000 pages long, like in consecutive order with nothing else in between, because like that just sounds crazy to me. If I am reading a book that's as long as this one, I usually like to do an immersive type of experience where I read physically and listen to the audio at the same time. But because I'm filming on my phone, I don't think I can use Audible while I'm filming, so I didn't even try right now. But usually that's how I read books that are this long, because I do have the distraction of making sure my son is not putting himself in any danger while he's playing by himself. I can't like fully immerse myself, but I don't mind. That's all I've got for you right now. Let's see where the day takes us, where the week takes us. Hey guys, so sorry I had to cut the audio out of this clip. Basically, I had the baby monitor running in the background and did not realize that the mic was picking up both the monitor and my talking. So what I'm just talking about is that my baby's napping and that I'm going to work on a crochet project for my pregnant best friend, which you're going to see in just a second. Okay, so a little bit of a change of plan. I'm filming on my iPad instead because I have my audiobook ready and also my baby monitor in my headphones going at the same time so that I'll be able to hear him when he wakes up. So my best friend is currently 22 or 3 weeks pregnant. So her baby shower is coming up in September. So I am working on a play mat / like texture mat for the baby. I didn't have enough yarn for a baby blanket, and also this yarn is pretty sturdy and thick, so I think it would be better to lay on instead of being used as a blanket. So I decided to do like a rug type of thing instead. So it's just like a simple basket weave. I actually finished the main section and right now I'm currently working on the border. For now, just hang out with me while I listen to my audiobook, get some more progress done on this. I don't know what to call it. Play mat, texture mat, rug, really could be anything. Whatever they decide to use it for, that's what it is. So I ran out of storage on my iPad. I think I got the smallest amount of storage that I could get because at the time I just wanted the cheapest iPad Pro so that I could use the pencil. It's a good thing that I find that out now, that it's not a viable way to film whenever I can't use my phone. I would like to continue listening to my audiobook, but I don't feel like setting up my camera right now. Also, I mean, how much time can I spend sitting here while y'all watch me? I'm gonna have to speed it up in the edit because who wants to just sit and watch 20 minutes of somebody crocheting when there's nothing else going on? I do like the idea of providing a space for us to feel like we're hanging out together, because that's what I like to watch, especially being a stay-at-home mom. One of the hardest things for me to adjust to leaving my job was to suddenly go from, having lots of people to talk to throughout the day to basically talking to myself. For the last 11 months, I spent a lot of time feeling like I miss people. I also, you can hear my dog. Also, all of my friendships are long distance right now, so I really only have my husband and his family here. And my parents do come visit when they can. My friends do too, but now that almost all of my friends have kids now, so the biannual visits are probably going to come to an end. Having long distance friendships has been a challenge, but it's also made me really appreciate the friends that I do have. I just had one friend actually come up to celebrate my birthday with me. We went on a little trip in upstate New York to the Finger Lakes, and that was a really fun time. All of the travel that we do in the future, or even just fun activities during the days, hopefully I can bring y'all along and make you feel like included in something. I'm already having a really good time doing this. The weekend is coming up, and it is Labor Day weekend, so maybe we'll do something. I don't have any specific plans, but we're kind of a go with the flow type of family. We have to be with a baby. I am going to keep crocheting until my son wakes up, but I'm going to do it off camera. All right, so I just started dinner for us and for my son. My son is going to have some pesto pasta, and for us adults, it's a pretty cold day, raining, perfect soup day. So right now I am breaking up some ground pork, and I'm going to make like an Italian potato soup with pork. And over here I chopped up an onion and a leek, and that's going to go in after the pork is done browning. I just did salt, pepper, oregano, basil, thyme, fennel seed, garlic powder, a little bit of cayenne, and for some reason cinnamon. It just works wonders in lots of things, so I put cinnamon in there too. Not me forgetting that the recipe calls for potatoes, so I just chopped up I think 5 pretty small russet potatoes to toss into here after the onions and the leeks are a little more soft than they are here. Also, I was supposed to take the sausage out, but it's actually really nice and brown, so hopefully it's fine. I'm not too worried about it. It's gonna taste good, and that's all that matters. I also forgot to add the garlic in, and don't judge me, but I did use the pre-cut minced garlic from a jar. All right, the potatoes are in, and I'm going to add a whole box of chicken broth from Trader Joe's. So I'm gonna add all of that in there. You hear my baby laughing? All right, now I'm gonna give this a good stir. And then I'm probably gonna wash the dishes, because clean as you go if you love yourself. All right, dishes are done. Baby is fed. Soup is simmering. I'm gonna let that soup simmer for about 20 minutes before I add in the last couple of ingredients. All right, the last thing is 1 cup of heavy cream into the pot. I turned off the heat because I didn't want it to curdle, but I'm gonna bring it back up to a simmer in a second. And then you can also add spinach or kale. I don't have either of those right now. My husband, I sent him to the store to pick some up. So I'm gonna add that in when he gets home, and then we will have dinner. All right, so I had time to finish my son's bedtime routine. He is down for the night. I had time to take a quick shower because my hair was feeling super greasy and I hate that feeling. And my husband should be home any minute with the spinach for the soup, so I'm just going to take advantage of that time and read for a few minutes on my Kindle. All right, my husband is grabbing me a beer to go with delicious soup. I haven't tasted it yet because I don't really love taste tests and I don't want to eat on camera. So that's it for tonight. I'm gonna enjoy my dinner. Good morning. It is Saturday, first day of the long 3-day weekend, and we are gonna do a little outing today. We're gonna go to a park. I'll at least show you snippets here and there. Yeah, tag along and let's enjoy our Saturday. We just made it back home. I got my son down for a nap. A little bit later than I would have liked, but he went down fine. I'm not sure how long I have before the baby wakes up from his nap, so I figured I'd use that time to work some more on my project and listen to more of my audiobook, and I'll check in soon. I keep forgetting that when I have the baby monitor running on my phone with the background audio, the camera picks that audio up, so I apologize. I'm not sure how I'm going to circumvent that situation because I can't turn the baby monitor off. I did just for this clip. I'm either going to have to take my iPad off the cloud and then just delete all of the photos and then just use AirDrop or something to share the videos to my phone or my computer, or I have to get an actual vlog camera. And that is the route that I least want to go down. This is only the first week that I am trying to make a habit out of filming. I want this to be something that is just fun for me, and I'm not trying to be too serious with it or be hard on myself. And also, I'm using it to be less of a perfectionist, not more of one. So yeah, I'm going to listen to my audiobook and work some more on this project. I am so close to finishing. Hopefully I finish in the next couple of days. All right, baby is fed and I just finished his bedtime routine and got him down for the night. I'm not hungry and I don't feel like cooking. So what I'm gonna do instead, so I did start a scrapbook. It's like multiple days in each spread, so it's taken me a while to do it, and I don't just do every single day. Like, it's only if we go out or for his milestones. I'm not going to show it to you because it has his face everywhere and my other family members who I would like to keep private. If I ever start one for myself, then I can show you that. But I will show you some of the supplies that I like to use. Here are the scrapbook supplies that I like to use to work on my son's scrapbook. I have learned as I have done this because it's been almost a year now. And so originally this was actually my pregnancy journal. So I would put, I guess I can show you this. I kind of just sketched it out in pencil and added some stickers in. I guess I'll block out the writing here, but you can just see like my pregnancy test, how it started. After he was born, I hadn't really written to him as much as I would have liked while I was pregnant, because it turns out that pregnancy is exhausting. So I was not in the mood to journal. And later I found out that they make pre-made ones with the prompts already set up for you, and maybe I should have done that and not be such a DIYer as much as I am. This eventually became a scrapbook after he was born on top of the pregnancy journal. So it's kind of just all wrapped up into one thing, but now it's officially just a scrapbook where occasionally I will write letters to him within the scrapbook. So it was never meant to originally be a scrapbook, and because of that, I've now learned that you should use acid-free paper, and I think I will buy a real scrapbook for the next one that I do. The printer that I use is the Sprocket HP printer. I just got it on Amazon. I think it was like $70 to $80, around that range. It's been a while since I bought it. And the reason that I wanted this one is because it's small, it's rechargeable. You can use the Sprocket app on your phone to just download the photos from your Photos app in your phone. And you can get different types of paper. I use the Zinc HP photo paper, and it also has a sticky back, so it's like a sticker. And these have been really great. I like them a lot. My one complaint maybe is that the coloring is not always perfect, but you can tweak it a little bit within the Sprocket app. But I'm not very picky, and I think it's fun. I like it, and it works for me. So that's the printer that I use. So writing utensils, I typically just use the Sharpie rollers, the roller ball, or is it a ball? I'm not sure. The Sharpie roller balls. I also like the Tombow Mono Draw, and this one's a little bit of a finer tip. And I think this one is archival quality ink, not that it matters without acid-free paper, but you know, I'm learning as I go. And then a lot of the time I will just write in pencil because it's easier and it's less of a commitment, I guess. I don't like to think too much before I write, so I kind of just go with the flow. And then occasionally I will go over the pencil with the pen, but a lot of the time, honestly, I just use the Rhodia mechanical pencil. I think it's 0.5 lead size, and it's honestly great. They're pretty expensive. You don't need this, but I used to be a stationery buff, and I like a heavy, nice quality pencil and pen. Originally, I was hand drawing the borders around the frames around each photo, and that got old very fast. So I started using washi tape. A lot of these supplies are from Amazon and Target, by the way. I use this washi tape that I got at Target, and it's great. There's different designs. It's fun to use. I like it. What can I say? If I am ever in the mood to get fancy, I will use, what is this? The Astro Bright, just plain white cardstock. You can get this at Target also. You can use watercolors. I got these on Amazon a few years ago, and they've held up pretty well. And I like that it's a big selection of colors. I also have these ones that are gold metallic, and these are really fun to use, and they're very pretty, and they're really pigmented and nice. For anything other than the sticker photo paper, I have to glue or tape it myself. So I do use the Tombow permanent adhesive double-sided tape, and this works great. I did also just order one from Amazon, and it's kind of the same thing, just in a smaller pack, and it's the same thing. That's just a little bit smaller, but they work great as well. What else? I have this tiny little stationery kit that I got from Target a few years ago, and I just use the little tape dispenser and the staple whenever I need to, and I've not had a problem with it yet. Whenever we go to a place where you can get keepsakes, I collect things like maps, like our trip from upstate New York. We went to a bunch of places. I got maps. I got guidebooks. Like we went to a state park in New York. Here's just like a Finger Lakes guidebook. And what I will do is I'll kind of flip through the book and I'll find pictures that I like. Like, so here example, here is the park that we went to. I might cut out a picture of one of the waterfalls if I didn't get a picture myself that I like. Or if there's some, like a photo of some grapes or something, I might cut that out and use it as a background. Just stuff like that. It's fun to use. They also have maps in here if I like the font, or maybe I want the I Heart New York. There's all kinds of ways to use guidebooks. Here is that same park that we went to. I got a map. And so I might, for example, cut out like the New York State parks. We went to the gift shop while we were there and we got some postcards and stickers. So I'll add things like that in the book. Or I think here's another postcard or just a watercolor print, and I'll add that in as well. We went to Niagara Falls, and so that's the parking lot pass that we had for the day. Oh, by the way, while I'm here, I showed you the watercolors that I use. A lot of the time I use these Winsor & Newton, what is it? The Cotman watercolor brushes. These are really good. These I think are just one tier below the professional grade ones, and they're honestly really great. Also, I do have some scrapbooking paper. You can see that another thing I like to do is I'll take just like catalogs that we get or magazines, and I'll do the same thing I do with guidebooks and things like that from travel. I'll just find like a greenery patch or something, or even maybe something from the water. Beneath that I have a whole bag full of scrapbooking papers, and these are great for building your spreads in each page, just to add backgrounds or just to add to the vibe that you're going for. You can tell that I have a lot of fun with this, and I do. Oh, like I said, just stickers from places that we went. We went to a sunflower field a couple of weeks ago with our family, so I grabbed a sticker from the gift shop while we were there. I do have a book of stickers that I got at Target, and there's like the puffy 3D ones in the front, but then, oh, and it's also like all types of colors. It's like food, it's animals, there's lots of different things in here. And then they do just have regular stickers too. And there's also, what is metallics, there's, what else? Pastels. It's really fun, honestly, flipping through this to find, oh, the numbers you can see were from when I added how many months old he became as those numbers passed by. I haven't used it yet, but I do have some craft twine. I've seen some other scrapbookers use it just to add decoration to a spread. I've been a little bit scared to add things that are this bulky, but I might include it eventually, maybe when I do something with these sunflowers, because it does have a little bit of metallic gold in there. And I also do have a label maker, just in case. I've used it a couple times. It's fun. That is just about it, I believe, for my scrapbooking supplies. So I am going to work on the scrapbook because I am a few weeks behind on it since I had done some traveling, and since I got home I've just been a little bit lazy and prioritizing other things. Now this especially. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I would do it on camera, but like I said, most of these photos do have the faces of my son and family members. I am going to start working on this, and I think that's it for the night. I probably won't check in again until the morning because I would like to enjoy some time with my husband whenever he does wake up. I have a few hours before I go to bed, so I'm going to enjoy my time. Maybe I'll put on an audiobook while I do this. I'll see you when I see you. Hi guys, happy September. Today was Labor Day, September 1st, and it's about 7 o'clock, and I'm editing the vlog that I've been filming throughout the weekend, and I'm realizing that I did not check in today or yesterday. Yesterday we really didn't do much at all. It was kind of just a refresh in the house. We just did all the chores that we normally do on a Sunday, knowing that we had today to kind of relax and enjoy the day. So we just cleaned the house, and today we just drove around and went for a nice walk, and I did film a couple of clips, which I'll show y'all after this. And that is it for this mini vlog, weekend vlog. I'm not really sure what I'm going to call it, but I had a lot of fun over the past couple of days just filming little bits of my routine, and I hope you guys had fun tagging along with me, and I'm looking forward to filming the next one. I actually have a pretty busy September. I'm not going to get into all the plans because I'm going to leave some surprises, but it's going to be a month packed of activities and traveling. I'll give you a little hint. And I'm really excited to show y'all what we've got in store for the month of September. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.